Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. We're all eager to see if his heroics last time out carry over. He was absolutely dialed in at the plate, Singy.
Dialed in is right, partner. Everything seemed to be going his way. Looking forward to seeing if that same timing and energy carries over in this one.
Pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Zach Wheeler.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
And here is Matt Chapman.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And that's off the inside edge. Underway here at Citizens Bank Park. The wind and the pitch. Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. Swings through that one out in front that time. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. Lee checks his swing, appeal to third, and James Kingsley says he won a round. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder, but he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. Next offering upstairs. Mentioned Lee's dad, Jung Bum Lee. He was a legend over in both the KBO and in Japan. These two are the only father-son combo to have played in the World Baseball Classic. That's kind of cool. Chapman on at first, nobody out. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Well done behind the dish.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice two-strike pitch, though.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Lined into right. Ruiz pulls that one down. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Tyler Fitzgerald stands in now and watches strike one. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one.
I got a ball, one strike.
Next offering is outside. That one misses, and that's ball three. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That's out to center field. Siri in position. He makes the grab, and that is that. One left for San Francisco. Phillies coming up to hit, no score. You're dialed into the show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and our starting pitcher here today, Kyle Harrison.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's a big power threat. Ahmed Rosario. And that is out of play. Rosario starting up the middle at second, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Huge sigh of relief, I'm sure.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Here's Trey Turner. Check swing, called strike.
0-1.
One down, base is empty.
Inside, ball one.
Right through there for a strike. So Trey goes down on strikes. Stepping in the long ball threat, Tony Ruiz. Outside low, and that's ball one. Two out, space is empty. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Up and in, ball three.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So a man aboard. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. That one's upstairs, ball one. Line drive, base hit. Runner puts on the brakes at second. So it's first and second with 2 out. First and second, 2 outs. Bryce Harper to the plate. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ruiz on second. Schwarber on at first with 2 down.
One ball, 2
In
strikes.
the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. And a swing and a miss. And Harper down on strikes.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Second inning set to go. Willie Adames stands in. Wheeler back to work. The shortstop takes the ball. Right through there for a strike. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent. So you got to stay ready up there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That misses the zone. 2-1. Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that one a little below the knees. And a full count now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And up next for the Giants, Herrera Encarnacion. On the ground, 2 ball. Harper tossed to second, relay to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. And that one pulled foul. The 0-1. In there at the knees for a strike. Second inning here, no score. Misses.
Nope, that's a ball.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one lined to the left field, and that's base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Avisail Garcia up to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And another
That's ball
ball. Fought off foul. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Boom. Settles under this one. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. So the Giants leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. First pitch misses. That one is upstairs.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
There's the strike. Next offering is fouled back. Heading down the line. And that drops foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Just missed. Next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself, and that quickly 2 away. Jose Siri stands in for the Phillies. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. Sano takes it to the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Miguel Sano. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And there's the strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 2.
2-2 to count.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. The 2-2. And that's too high. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. That when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. First offering, and it just misses. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And up next for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee went down on strikes. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Popped up. Boom. Moving under this one. And there's two down.
Now that is left fielder Elliott Ramos.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And digging in for San Francisco, Elliott Ramos. He's 0 for 1.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get them going a little bit.
Next pitch is outside. Cut on and lifted in the air. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Just missed. That's in there, and it's 1-1. That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's some real power at the plate. Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. And ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. The next pitch
Yep, that ball
misses,
went out.
and it's 2-1. Foul ball there. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Trey Turner now. And first offering is fouled off.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And that one fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
2 outs. Way inside. Stays alive. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Phillies down in order, and we are still scoreless. Back here in Philadelphia, on to the 4th. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald. That one ripped left field. Bangs off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And up next for the Giants, Willie Adames. He reached on a walk his first time. Wheeler with a throw over, and he's back in on a dive. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Fitzgerald at second with nobody out. That misses. 1-1. That finds the mark on the inside corner. The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Man at second. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's the pitch to Adames. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. 4th inning underway, no score. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now here is Herrera Encarnacion. He hit into a double play his first time up. Smoked on the ground to second. Rosario tosses the first. 2 away now.
Now batting catcher Patrick Bailey.
Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Right through there for a strike.
The other way, makes the catch, inning over. 1 left for San Francisco, and we're still knotted at 0. Back at Citizens Bank Park, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Tony Ruiz. There's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber. And he's already singled in this game. That pitch clips the outside corner. 0-1.
0-1.
Runner at first with no outs here. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
In the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Oh, that hit him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
First and second, no outs. So Harper stands in. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. On the ground is short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm, struck out swinging his first time. Just missed.
At the dish, looking to look the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. On the ground. And it goes just foul. Runners are at the corners. One away. That's a base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring it back.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, one out. Next is the designated hitter, Edmundo Sosa. Late swing, fouled off. Harper, the lead runner out at second. Boom, over at first with one away. And that one is lifted in the air. Garcia pulls it down, and there's two gone. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture.
He takes it on his own, and that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Wheeler back to work. And the sweeper is in for a strike.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. I remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Cut out and missed, struck him out. They get 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Sano takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And the sweeper catches the plate.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Giants, third baseman
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. He's 2 for 2. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Ruiz puts it away, and that is that. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And the batter now, Rafael Marchand. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Just off the outside edge, and the count 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one just misses.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
And that skips into there. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup, Ahmed Rosario stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch just misses. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Just missed. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Hit in the air, center field. Lee gets under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3.
Get up, let the groove soothe you, then let the beat smooth you. Get up, let the groove soothe you, then let the beat smooth you. Get up. So many things I try to say when I'm right.
Top of the 6th inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. Swing and a chopper out to short. In plenty of time to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder Elliot Ramos.
So digging in, Elliot Ramos. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The Giants trailing by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that's in the dirt. That's off the mark, and the count is even 2-2. And this is inside. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball. Two outs. That's in there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Just missed.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Draws the walk there.
Ball 4.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Adames in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The 0-1. Runner takes off. Ball pitch misses. Throw. Save. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Outside.
That pitch is out.
Man on second, 2 down.
3 balls.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Fitzgerald on at second with 2 down. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
First and second, 2 outs. And now it's the Giants DH, Herrera Encarnacion. And that one fouled off. That's to third. Boom. Goes on to first. And that is the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Phillies 1 and the Giants nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, digging in, Tony Ruiz. And there's a ball. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Randy Rodriguez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Richards getting cranked up as well. And the 1-0 misses low. That one is absolutely belted. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that one almost hit him.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Garcia makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Kyle Harrison won't go any further. Good effort out of him, even though he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm on the bump after a quick break. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Sean Shelley.
Well, this offense has great opportunity to add on right here with a runner at third, less than 2 outs. So they're asking him to come through in a big way out of the bullpen. He's got bases to work with, so he doesn't have to challenge this guy too much if he doesn't want to.
And now here is Harper.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
Ball one to Bryce.
1-0.
And that one is downstairs. 2-1.
That's ball 3.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Runner on at third, one gone. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So here's the Phillies DH, Edmundo Sosa. Ground ball up the middle, Adames. They tip the force out. That's the third out. So the Giants pen gets the job done. 7th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 1 and the Giants nothing. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Orion Kerkering.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, one-run game. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. 1 for 2. Went with the sweeper for the strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2 is the count.
Line drive, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
No outs. Runner at first. And up next for San Francisco, Avisail Garcia. Ball one there. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Tanner Banks, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Alvarado warming up as well. With the tying run on at first, here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a foul out of play. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Now at the plate, Miguel Sano. And there's the strike. Bailey at first, one gone. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Grounded to third, could be 2. 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And here is Matt Chapman.
Ball.
Squirts away a little
Ball
bit,
one,
but no
strike.
advance. That's ball 1. So
That's
2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
And
Ball
another
3.
ball.
3-0.
So the tying run at second. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Next offering is in for a strike. Brother at second, 2 down. On its way to the corner, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Randy Rodriguez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Jose Siri stands in for the Phillies. Has grounded out a couple of times. And first offering is fouled off. Rodriguez, in his second season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss at a slider.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next
Nope.
offering
Ball
upstairs. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Marchand at the plate now as he chases after that one.
0-1's the count.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Now this is in the air down the line. Drops into the glove. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting. Second baseman.
2 down, base is empty. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 3 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Not
One ball,
close
one
with
strike.
that one. And that is ball 1. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. They're still chasing it as he rounds second.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Trey Turner with a chance now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And that's a little bit high, and it's 1-0. And a slider in there for a strike. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is foul.
Just a matter of inches from picking up an RBI base hit and maybe a double in the process. That was barely foul.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. 1 hit, 1 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 1 and the Giants nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Alvarado.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, 1-run game, and digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And that's
Ball, that's off
outside.
the plate.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And up next for the Giants, Elliot Ramos. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base.
One ball,
and that skips
two
in the
strikes.
dirt. Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. To his knee, the throw on the money. Nice play.
Look at the commitment to make the play down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
To the right side. Tosses to first. Giants go in order. Giants go down quietly. They're down 1-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Eric Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Sliced hard but foul.
You know, these Phils, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
That clips the corner. And a ball evens the count. And that's outside.
3-2.
Caught him looking for the K. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Base is empty, one away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's a strike. Action in the pen down there. Trevor Richards, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Doval also getting ready. One down, base is empty. Good eye right there.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Chapman sizes this one up. They got it for out number 2.
Now that is first baseman Bryce Harper.
2 outs, base is empty. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. That misses the zone. 1-0.
Counts 1-0. Ball. That's inside.
Line drive. Lee makes the play, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they lead it 1-0. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Matt Strom.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
So digging in, Willie Adames. A couple of walks and a strikeout. First pitch misses.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swings and misses. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Outside corner, got him looking.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
He's 2 outs away. Herrera Encarnacion will hit next. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Outside low, and it's 1-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. it down, and there's 2 away.
Well, he looked a little tentative on that swing, almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play, have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Bailey stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a liner out into right center for a base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Brett Wisely, the runner on first with 2 gone for him. That catches the corner.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The Giants down to their final strike. Misses outside. 1-2 to count. And downstairs. Two outs. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
He walked in, and that will keep things going.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
And here's the first baseman, Miguel Sano, trying to deliver as the hero. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1
and the
strike.
count is 1-1. That's inside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And he takes one right on the black. 2-2 now. Got him, and that's the ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can, perhaps push it up to double digits.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one.